Dominique Moceanu next on the vault. And we mentioned the gym she's opened. She's been on tour. She's going to school. She has a book out, a clothing line out. I mean, is it take away from her gymnastics, do you think?
Absolutely. It's taken away from her training time. She has to be concerned about this event because she's just started vaulting again since February. Certainly not enough time to get top quality vaults in place.
Big step on the landing. You got to be in the gym. You got to get the numbers done, especially on blind landings like this. At the Olympic Games, she did a vault with an extra full twist on this. Not only easier, but the big step forward.
There's a score on the first vault. 1 left. Again, they'll average to 2.
Well, that vault was only out of a 9.6 maximum value. Her second one is only planned to be out of a 9.5, a much easier vault for Dominique.
So it is critical. Got to stick the landing. Hop backwards, a good vault, but she certainly is going to come away from this event with a low 9, no doubt about it. But still very much in the hunt for another national title.
She finished 3rd last year, although she was injured in her defense of the national championship, which Shannon Miller won. And also very much in the picture is Vanessa Atler, who slipped to 7th after the second rotation. As you see the second vault score for Dominique.
Well, Vanessa Atler is not worried about making a world championship team, so she and her coaches have decided to go for broke. She is throwing a brand new tumbling routine. The first pass comes right off the top.
She said, I usually do well when I have pressure. She's had to create it here.
Beautifully done, a double layout. It's like she's already performed it in competition before.
Another new pass for Vanessa right here, very tricky.
Oh, did she hang on?
Looks like she could have gone out of bounds as well, Dan.
Just 15 years old, but just exudes confidence.
An absolutely incredibly powerful tumbling in this exercise. Great double layout. Only small problem. Second tumbling run. You have to stay on the blue part of the carpet. If your feet touches the white at all, going out of bounds, it's a 1/10 of a point deduction. Is she out? Oh, hard to tell. I don't know. She is so close. But the judges would have raised a flag if she stepped out. No flag.
And the score, 9-4 for Atler, and that should move her up in the standings after the 3rd rotation. Dan Hicks, Tim Daggett, Elfie Schlegel, Beth Breuillac back at the U.S. Gymnastics Championships. A look at the leader, Mohini Bhardwaj, after 2 rotations, now ready for the bars.
Dan, she's having a great competition. I think she might reevaluate her decision on this possibly being her last championship because she has been jamming, and this is an excellent event for her.
Very tight body throughout this exercise. Most difficult part of the routine after this release skill. She does a huge dismount. Full twisting double layout right here.
Another solid rotation for Bhardwaj, trying to keep the lead.
I have never seen her look so relaxed in the competition. Absolutely stunning dismount. Took the full twist double layout well above the high bar.
Maybe this different attitude, carefree attitude that she said she'd had coming in after not really wanting to be here at first will pay off. There's her score. Another new competitor on the scene is 15-year-old Lindsay Wing, who moved up into second place just behind Bhardwaj after the bar routine.
She may be young, and this is her first senior national championship, but I'm telling you, she can win this event. I want to set you up for the mount. It's a round off on the board. 3 elements, aerial elements in a row. She takes a huge risk on this element.
Here's the first one, and she is off balance right from the get-go. Has to take 2 of those acrobatic skills out. That'll hurt her.
Shannon Bowles is our next competitor at the Evening Bars.
Huge mistake off the top, but here is another skill that she's known for. It's the most difficult, an E element. Oh, beautiful.
Whoa.
Just can't hang on to it. That is a real shame. You know, in practice, she was hitting her routines 2 days in a row. I hadn't seen her fall yet until this point.
Well, like Vanessa Atler, too young to make the World Championship team, even if she does finish in the top 6. She's 21 days too young. Won't turn 16 until next January.
And she has really been on a rapid rise in gymnastics. At the 1994 Junior National Championships, she placed dead last. This is such a shame. She is so tremendous on this apparatus. Takes the risks that are necessary to really be a champion.
Just the dismount.
The step back on the landing, but inconsequential when you consider the mount and then the fall on that major acrobatic element. Too bad.
You know, it is a real shame because she includes everything in this routine, taking a huge risk once again on this Arabian element. Just couldn't keep her shoulders lined up with that 4-inch balance beam.
Maybe a little bit under-rotated as well.
And the score, not good, 8-5-5. So Lindsay Wing will fall from her second place standings after the 3rd rotation. As we take a look, it is Bhardwaj leading the way again. She's led after the 2nd and 3rd, followed closely by Atler, while Lindsay Wing falls all the way from 2nd place to 10th. And through all the pressures of these championships, Dominique and Vanessa remind us that teenage girls just sometimes need to sit down, chat, and have some fun.